I have wanted one of these cars since I was 15. Years later, I can still only afford one that's been smashed and sold at auction, but we did finally get one, and now it's time to fix it. Based on the highly advanced set of tools we have, I don't think that's ever going to get perfect. And so I went back to the junkyard and got this entire piece. So we got a bunch of spot welds to drill out, but basically I just cut past what we need, and voila.
We're backing in, maybe.
We are?
Okay. On the power.
Oh, why'd you stop? Hurry, I'm going backwards. I got no brake. For the entirety of my painting career, I've been using a DeVille Bliss, this thing here. I know nothing other than this gun. This is all I've used. It's done me good. What I found out like 2 days ago is this is a 1.0 tip. which is technically considered like a detailing gun. It's really not the gun I should be using for clear. My painter friend had this Sada hanging out. He's got a ton of them. He was like, hey, I'll sell you this one for 150 bucks. This is a 1.3 tip. This is what he has always used for clearing. And so I think that's going to make a big difference just because I can put out so much more volume, and then the fan on this is going to be a lot bigger. When I was painting the Bug, a lot of you guys were telling me to make the fan on the gun wider, but it was as wide as it could go. And now that we know it couldn't go any wider because this gun is not really designed or intended for clearing big things like that. So that the fan on this is probably only like 7 inches, 6 inches maybe. Whereas the fan on this should be a lot closer to like 10 to 12, something like that. That's on camera, it's a noticeable difference. So I'm really excited to try this one out. This stuff is pretty great, but this whole room smells like this. Kind of smells like if a robot tried to make a candy cane. If you could picture like a chemical peppermint, that's what that smells like, and it's all up inside my nostrils now. This morning, which for people that don't use Fahrenheit in other countries, that means it's cold. This is one of the fenders. We got, typical dust nibs, but the gun itself did a pretty solid job. I'm not a professional painter, so the gun did a good job. I think whatever flaws are still left, it didn't glass out completely. That's probably 100% in my hands, technique, distance, whatever. But the color is pretty close. It's hard to tell. This was so dirty, and you can still kind of see that haze in there. So once this polishes up, I think these are actually going to be basically identical. They're pretty close on camera and in person. I'm just kidding, guys. This is a freaking Honda Accord. It is interesting what you find in these auction cars. This one belonged to an artistic bicyclist alcoholic. It's a boxing lady. And a tube for tubes for tires. More of this. It's very obvious he used this all the time. We still have to align everything. The paint's still soft, so everything's just kind of sitting. Headlights polished up pretty good. Threw some LED kits in there because we got a bunch in stock. Interior is black, super clean. It is automatic. This is the most boring vehicle in the world. It is an automatic 4-cylinder. It's a K series, but nobody cares about them when they are this K series in particular and not turboed. This will get better gas mileage than the diesel, and I will be able to keep mileage off of the diesel. And considering how smashed it was, it's pretty dang straight without like really actually aligning anything. I mean, all this is loose and it still looks pretty good. Got some wear and tear on it, which is a beautiful thing. The grill, that was the cheapest one eBay had. I think it looks like a Hyundai hybrid grill, personally, but we have some other stuff that we are working on, so I'm going to leave you there. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you soon.